Delta Design, a part of Nicotech based in Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, designs and manufactures xenon and LED warning beacons, sounders and other warning products. Their DOS-based MRP system was labour-intensive, slow to use, and was also causing problems such as stock inaccuracies and negative stocks. Reports were obtained from a shadow database, which frequently wouldn't update properly. It was wasteful to maintain two systems to get satisfactory reports. Office integration, although promised, was never delivered, and obtaining a quote to upgrade the existing system also proved problematic.
I'd had the opportunity to speak to other users of software. For a period of time I was chairman of the software users group for my current supplier, and we'd worked with them over a number of years. This product was no longer being developed, so we knew that we had to make the change to something else. In looking for alternative software, I naturally was speaking to people in my network to find out what experiences they had had. And it became clear to me that I needed to look at the wider field to make sure that I chose the right solution for the company.
At this point, Delta Design chose not to pursue upgrading their old system and decided to evaluate alternatives. 4 systems were chosen, of which one was 123MRP.net.
When we looked at alternative systems, including an upgrade to the system that we were using, which in effect would have been an entirely new product to us, we found it very difficult to get straight answers to straight questions. We were quite clearly looking for something that would suit the needs of this business, and something that operators would find easy to identify with, and would of course have all the facilities. But all the companies I spoke to, other than 123, came back with the usual hard sell, which is, well, you've got to buy it in modules, each module will cost you more, and then there's maintenance. Oh, I'm not sure if it will do your job. We may have to put some consultancy into this. Best if we come in for a while and charge you consultancy rates. And I could not get a clear indication of what it was going to cost me. I know from past experience that the system that we were looking for would be of the order of 30 or 40,000. But I know we'd have to add consultancy to that, plus all the training costs. And I felt that that was going in the wrong direction for us. What 123 gave us was quite simply, here it is, you can have all the software, you pay a monthly rental, you can walk away from it if it doesn't suit you. You weren't locked in.
Richard attended a 123MRP.net evaluation workshop in July 2005.
And I went with a list of questions, which must have been 30 or 40 items on a sheet. And in all honesty, I was able to tick most of those off as being what I needed. I was particularly interested in something that would be Windows-based and stable.
Richard sent 3 more managers to additional evaluation workshops so that they could buy into the system for themselves, rather than him imposing a system on them. The decision to select 123MRP.net was made, and Delta registered on 1st of September 2005, with training for 8 staff occurring over the following 2 months.
We'd made the decision in the July that we ought to change our system, and that was when I first made contact with 123. I went on my first training workshop in the September, having signed up, with the plan of going live sometime over the Christmas holiday. At that point the company began to grow even more rapidly, and we had no spare resource. So we decided to delay the project until the quieter time in the summer. We committed to going live at the end of July. We finished our July period on the Friday. We took the weekend off, started uploading the data through the spreadsheets on the Sunday night. Monday we keyed in all of our orders, and Tuesday we went live. It was as simple as that. We went live across all modules simultaneously, although I have to say there are many features in there that we're not yet using, which we can develop in the future. And there are plans now with our relocation, which is going to happen inside the next 6 months, that we can bring on stream barcoding and some of the other features which are underutilised. I calculated that we probably generate about 30% less paper than we did. the users have commented just how much easier it is to survive without paper. Lead time to our business requires that we manufacture items very often within a day of point of order, and that's easily being achieved now. In the last year since we implemented the system, we've increased our business by 15% on the same number of indirect staff. We've seen a tremendous improvement in the accuracy of stock and the ability to trace through where items have been found to be wrongly stocked, where we have changes of part number, typical R&D changes. I would say that we've reduced our stock inaccuracies by 85%. In terms of general errors, probably would cut that by 50%.
Since installation, Richard has kept a gauge of user opinions.
What I found was that the users came back from their 3-day course fully enthused and really ready to tackle this as a project. They also told me that when I went to check up on this a few days ago, that they were very comfortable with the system and it was even easier to use than they'd found on the training. We were particularly impressed with the integration with Office and with our accounting system. The users that I've spoken to are very impressed by what it can do, the way it integrates with the Office products, and we're able, for example, to send out fax acknowledgements or attachments to emails. We can put drawings onto the part numbers or technical specifications. There are many features in there that we're still not using, but we're finding more each week. I've always felt that it was very important that there's a strong support element and it's there when we need it. After all, running a computer system is perhaps 70% technology and 30% people. So if you haven't got people who are happy and comfortable with the software, then you've got an expensive problem. I've spoken to Craig as the technical director on several occasions, and we've discussed issues that perhaps would benefit our business if certain changes were made. He's taken those on board. I have to say, very, very responsive. 2 of those have been implemented already. I think in summary, the reason that we chose 123 is that I felt we could have a good working relationship with the supplier who understood our needs, had a good generic product, but also had the facilities to be tailored to the needs of the business. I could see up front what the costs would be. There was nothing hidden. I like the rental model because we can budget quite precisely. I like the fact that the product is being developed so actively. It's very comprehensive as it is, but there are many features that I've been told are coming in the future. With other systems, as we wanted to develop, we would be paying for further facilities, plus maintenance, plus tailoring. None of that's the case with 123. What you buy is a complete integrated set of software.